And then after that, we get to the beam that we had here, the B9 type. All right, so let me just go back to the structural level. First, let me just show you the plan in the AutoCAD file. So B9 is used here. We've put the column here and then another one here, and now you have to put the beams in between them. My suggestion is putting the columns and the rebars first and then getting to the beams. So the B9 runs across this line all the way, and the type 9 beam is explained here in the details. It's in the elevation of 90, so we're gonna have to place it. Let's see where in the plan. Let me just make a cut here. So the cut goes right in the middle of this ox, and then from here to here. After that, I'll decrease its depth. We can also control it using the far clip offset parameter. Let's just put it on 0.5 meter for now. Alright, right click and go to view. After that, we'll pull this up here and then move this here as well. So the elevation of 90 is here. So we need to put the beam in this direction. And if you actually pay attention to the details here, we have a beam that goes right through up here. We have 5 type 16 beams with the length of 11.7. And then over here we have reinforcement rebars. 1 type 22 plus 1 type 16 with a length of 300 centimeters. And then the rest of this, we have 2 type 22 rebars with a length of 6 meters, and then we continue this line like before. So now let me minimize the AutoCAD file. First, we'll do the most important ones, for example, the one that was 11.7. So if you actually let me look at the AutoCAD file, let me see what we have here. We actually have 5 type 16 rebars with the length of 11.7. So I'll go here and select this and then click on rebar here, then select the sketch rebar and then click here. After that, from this point right here, I'll draw the rebar with the length of 11.7. Alright, let me just cancel this. So we'll move the arch towards the down direction and then select the type 16 rebar. After that, let me just show the 3D version of this. It's right here. I can just select this and then hit the section box. Alright, let's go back to the cut. I'll close these extra plans because we don't need them, and then hit the WT to put these 2 plans next to each other. Then I'll go here and select finish. After that, I'll go to the rebar section and put the layout on fixed number, and the quantity is going to be 5. Cancel. I've accidentally selected another part and unpinned it, so I just pinned it again. So let's just give it some time to do that first. And alright, so select the rebar again, put the layout on fixed number and the quantity on 5. Alright, after that I'll go to the Sophistic tab, and then here I'll open up the visibility box and then hit OK. Alright, after that let me put this to back view, then rotate it, and it's right here. So if I actually put this on the top view and zoom in, you can see exactly where we've been working on. So right now this is in the structural level of 4 meters. So I'll go here and select it and open it up, and then when it opens up, it's right here. Then we have a cut here where we can see exactly where it is. So now let me just look through the plan here and see where it's been placed. All right, let me just close this for now. And then over here, I'll select the cut and move it here. And then I'll open this up. Then here, put the scale on 1/20th. And then let's see, it's already on fine. Oh, it's right here. So the elevation point of 90 is here. Therefore, I must have made a mistake and placed that a bit higher. So I'll delete this and then go back to this detail. And then here, let me just open the plan up. We need to put this right over here. So now I'll go here again and select the rebar tool. And then after that, click on the sketch rebar. And then click on this point. Then click on this point in the plan and draw in this direction for 11.7 meters. Cancel this and this one as well. Then click on this point that we have here, which is our orientation point. All right, after that, I'll finish it up. Cancel. Then here, select this. Now I can go over to this detail. Here, this is the point that we've been making. So select this and move it over to its own area. All right, so pull it over here to fix the placement a bit more. And then put the layout on fixed number and the quantity on 5. All right, so right under this, we have the same layout as here. So I'll select the rebar and then using mirror, I'll put it down here horizontally. All right, then go to the detail. It's right here. And if we actually take a look at it in the 3D, I can select this and then go to the 3D and hit this section box. All right, so it's right here. Open the visibility box and this one is set as solid. So now we've placed it right here above and below this. And actually right in this point for about the length of 3 meters, we have a type 16 reinforcement rebar and another one that's type 22. So we can select this again, then the rebar tool and the sketch rebar, and then right on this line, set it to 3 meters. All right, then the orientation hook is going to be pointing downwards and then finish it up. All right, so now I'll go to the top view. Here, open up the structural level of the height of 90. It's right here. So select this and using the move tool, put it over here. All right, right click and select wireframe now. And now I'll copy this and paste it over here. And then I'll put this one on type 22 instead. All right, so for this part, we don't actually have the type 22 rebar, so we're going to have to create it ourselves. I'll just save the project up to this point. So then we'll go over here to the rebars and create a duplicate of this type 20. Then I'll rename the new one to type 22. Let me just erase this extra 2. And then here over the bar diameter for the dimensions, put in 2.22. After that, the next values are all going to be 13.2. All right, after that, I can open up the menu here and put the hook length on 0.264. Okay. After that, hit OK to close this. So now let's see the one that we just made. Where was it? Right here. So I'll select this and put it under the type 22 rebar. Alright, after that, go here to the View tab, and then after that, select the Tab View option. Alright, and then from the Sophistic tab, open up the Visibility menu, and OK. And now this is what it turns out like. And if I actually rotate this and open this up, there we go. After that, I'll just zoom in here. So this one is our first reinforcement bar, and this one is the second, that's type 22. So now after this, I'll just use the same process that we just used with the details of the AutoCAD file, and then place the rest of the rebars of the plan. And then we'll continue after that.